How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to some Triangle Strategy. This is episode 6. And we are in Central Hyzant. So, looking forward to this. Actually, hold up. I think, yeah, we've got some side stories to do. I got a fruit fly flying around in my face. I am going to this weekend. I'm going to purge my entire household. I'm gonna like fumigate the entire thing, and then I'm gonna like, I don't know, caulk every hole in my household and just seal myself inside so nothing can ever get in or out. I'm so tired of, and I don't know why. They just fly around in my face constantly. It drives me insane. Anyways, yeah, let's jump into, I think we're just going to jump right into side stories. So I am starting a little late tonight. I had some other work that I had to get done, but the other reason why I'm starting a little late is because...
Brother, where is Roland? I've yet to see him today.
Is because I got new hardware in. So, we are now running on an HD60S Plus, and I can already tell, and don't get me wrong, it was never like, oh my god, drastic. Did I get it? I did not get it. It was never like, oh my god, drastic, but I can already tell that the delay is significantly less
took it upon himself
compared to
to
the
join
HD60.
the mission abroad.
So. Fuck you, Franny. Also, how's it going, Jay?
I see.
Again, prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
Well, maybe if he didn't have to deal with jackasses like you constantly, he'd be more willing to stick around and do his station.
You haven't any love for him, have you?
Hell no, he doesn't. He's a butthole.
Love. I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
I hope that's just him putting up a front, because that's fucking fucked up.
How can you say that? He's family.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all.
It's not even that mindset that I hate so far with Franny. I can get behind the concept of, like, duty above all, right? Like, I can get behind that mindset. I don't buy into it, but I can get behind it. I get what you're going with. But you don't have to be a shitbag to be royal, the crown above all. That is not required.
Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
You're a douchebag. Ugh. Don't listen to him, Cordelia. Don't listen to him. Anyway, so yeah, we've got new hardware. I am excited to see how the new hardware goes. And we're gonna pop into the encampment, and so I noticed while we were doing the little battle options, right? That we do get check marks for them. So we're gonna go ahead and pop back and do the basic training. I like the music. We don't have any fucking money to do anything. Get out of here. Duel. Okay. Oh, we want unit selection, don't we? Or is this all our units? This is not all our units. So, who do we actually want? 3, 3, 3, Or can I replace me? Is that an option? Yeah. Forget me. I don't want me. I want
The
him,
honor
actually.
is mine.
I think that is correct. I don't know why we wouldn't just really put everyone on the front line here. They can't reach us in a single turn. So. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Let's do it. On to battle! I hurt my nose somehow. Like I have a knot here in the top left tip of my nose. It's like it's like cartilage or something like that. I don't know what's up. The plus and minus buttons. You can use the following shortcuts to accelerate the pace of battle. Plus button to move to the currently selected space and end your turn. Minus button to use Quietus. You can use a Quietus via the battle menu. Note that you must have enough Quietus points in order to use one, and each Quietus may only battle.
My turn.
Okay, so here is safe. Gotcha.
Here I come.
Okay. Well, we definitely want him out sooner rather than later. Let's go ahead and blinding arrow him.
From this range.
Nice.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
What do I want to do? I am going to...
It is time to strike.
Raging Beast.
Thank you.
I'll take you on.
He'll take you on! Punch him. Punch it, Chewie.
Away!
It being that guy.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Will they? Does she have a new spell yet? She does not. Oh, she's... Yeah, right. She's still level 2.
Follow my lead.
With clear
Hey.
eyes, I move forward.
Learned for those in need. For those in need.
I fight for peace. Flames, heed
Okay.
my call.
Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so I'm going to Quietus in tandem. I'm gonna try to get Benedict to go immediately after me. Right? Yes. And then I'm gonna go here. I'm going to double thrust this guy in the face.
You don't stand a chance.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
And I'm hoping I can kill him. Really? I'm gonna leave him with 1 HP? Ugh. Yeah.
Your luck has run out.
Fucking fortunate. That's
This
fine.
battle is ours. From this range.
Nice. What you gonna do if you blind? You ain't got shit. You missed.
No!
Okay, well he hit. So.
You won't beat me!
Sometimes it do be that way. I'm going to move here, and I'm going to provoke.
Look to my shield!
Cool heads shall prevail.
Awesome possum. I'm gonna just smack this guy, actually.
You misjudged me.
Follow my lead.
I will end this.
Okay. So, this is fine. Got a while. He'll die before... I want to put damage on these two. Get out of here. Y'all don't do shit.
I see a path to victory. Your defenses, that seemed to work.
I won't lose.
I mean, it should be pretty simple to just go ahead and kill this guy. Oh, I should not have moved here with Benedict. I should have just stayed here, hit, and then I should have moved here and lanced. That would have been better. I forget that that Roland can strike through 2 enemies.
Be gone.
This battle is ours. You'll get no mercy from us.
My stratagem is just as I planned.
Allow me. Sorry.
Smacked with a book.
I struck true.
All right, so
Let me heal your wounds.
we get stuff. Yeah, whoever's
Be
the
at ease.
most hurt is fine.
Thank you.
You won't beat me!
Wow, actually, Eridor kind of slaps with that shield.
I won't lose.
Yeah, fuck it.
It ends here. You see that? Onward and upward.
Learned rush. Oh shit. Okay. I'm interested. Alright, so now we have check marks on both. Very cool. Exactly what I wanted. What is rush? Move 4 squares in a straight line, dealing physical damage to any 3 enemies in squares along the way. Oh, you you cavalry charge over them? That's pretty cool. Oh, he gets opportune attack at 7. Serenoa already... No, Serenoa has pursuit stance. Never mind, I thought he had opportunity. Interesting. Did we not get... Oh. So he gets one at 4. I guess he has less. Right? Like, because he has this. Not really a boon. So he actually has less skills. That's interesting. Same for Frederica. What is for those in need? Grants additional HP to allies at 50% or less of their maximum HP when using health restoring commands. So you just heal hurt people more. Okay, gotcha. Alright, fair enough. Man, she doesn't get her last one until 10? Jeez. Same with her. Jeez. 9? Fucking A. Alright, well. It be what it be. We don't have... No, we have some stuff. We might be able to afford one person... weapon up. Got that. I want hers. Ah, I can make it too. Oh, I can't. I don't have money. Money, 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 money. I'm not sitting here and grinding out money on fucking at 180 a pop. That is not worth it. We will just progress. Go ahead and save real fast. The land of sand and sun.
Look, a Rosellan. I heard she's an envoy from Glenbrook.
Y'all calm the fuck down.
Be that as it may, is her kind even allowed to enter our halls?
Alright, you might want to chill out, Plinius. The Elder.
I can only assume she received special permission, since Minister Lila's showing her around.
Ironic, considering the wishes of us researchers are hardly ever granted.
Someone's bitter. You know, chill the fuck out, my man.
What a splendid facility you have here. I can see why your nation excels in the medical arts.
Yeah, totally.
Normally, only ministry staff are allowed in. Having outsiders view our work is unprecedented.
Really? That's
We cannot
interesting.
thank you enough for your generosity.
If I heard correctly, it sounds like you are researching life itself.
Ruh-roh.
That we are. In order to cure illnesses and injuries, we must set our sights high.
Oh, really?
Even illnesses deemed uncurable in other nations?
Uh-oh. Is he digging for Dad?
There is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible.
That's fair.
Wonderful. And would you be willing to share those results with others, should you achieve them?
If you believe in the goddess's teachings, yes. At least, that is what I would expect the Holy One to say.
Oh,
Minister Lila, the preparations for the experiment are complete.
You might be saying stuff in the presence of people you don't want to be saying stuff in front of.
My apologies, but I must get back to work. You are free to take a look around. However, I ask you to not enter the restricted areas.
Oh, do you? I wonder what we're gonna do. Can I have restricted area access, please?
Of course. Nothing is free in the Ministry, nor anywhere in Hyzant. And of course, when people are forced to adhere to teachings, there are some who will resist.
What's up, my man? He over here just spouting stuff in a room full of envoys?
Who might you be?
He does look like a character, doesn't he?
Just a researcher, nothing more.
Lies.
What was his problem?
Serenoa.
The land of the
I could
equality
use
is
some
not so
fresh
equal.
air, if you don't mind.
Let's
But
do
of
it.
course, let us take a break outside.
Ooh, I should be able to turn on auto now, because I think the... Ooh, okay. I saw that flash in that plant over there. Better than before, thank you, but I should like to rest in the shade for a spell. Of course, rest as long as you like. I should take a moment to get to know the city. Hell yeah, some merchants are open for business during the exploration phase and maybe selling rare items you'll not find at the provision or in the encampment. No! No! I don't got any money! Be wise to speak with any shopkeepers, you mean. Okay, that's fair. Yatta! Ooh, I'm on a house. Secret stuff. Hey! Yes. Oh, well, I could have just walked up there. Never mind. Less secret stuff. I was very excited to have, like, jumped onto the roof. No, not currently. It's rare for foreign dignitaries to be allowed into the ministry. I'm looking around. I will, do just that. From the source to the shield, a thriving city between them. Scarcely decide what most impressed. I can only imagine the people feel the same way, judging by the smiles on their faces. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Have you seen the great big wall around the city? It's called the Goddess's Shield. It protects us and the salt from anyone who would do us harm. I'm gonna do the salt harm. Like, I got the you part, but are we really concerned about the salt having harm done to it? Not gonna be of service today. A firestone. What? Is this like a... That seems very expensive for a you use it once and it breaks. I feel like... Ooh, spreads on water. Freezes ground. Spreads fires. Oil jug renders the select square flammable. Iron, stone, timber, fiber. Very interesting. Hyzant is a blessed nation where everyone lives in peace. If you happen to see anyone suspicious, be sure to alert the nearest sentry. Mm-hmm. That's not shady. Would the streets really be that safe in a city this wealthy? Say the same of Glenbrook. Speaking of which, we should get ourselves some souvenirs before we head home. I'm sure your father'd be happy to know you thought of him. In Hyzant, the goddess's teachings determine where you work. Even at the Ministry of Medicine, you're only allowed to research subjects decided by the goddess, though I cannot deny the significance of their results. Well, Ministry Exham is always thinking of ways to make our nation even greater. He may be young, but he is still a role model to us all. Though it seems he views Minister Sorsley with distaste. I had heard that Mr. Exham was in charge of military and diplomatic affairs, but it seems he goes above and beyond for his nation. I cannot help but wonder from where his aversions to Minister Sorsley stem. Because Minister Sorsley is clearly super evil. Also, item. Nice! The fucking upgrade materials, absolutely. The goddess is on our side. Is she? Should another war arise, I know she would ensure the Holy State's victory. Would she? I don't know about all that. Were you digging? Ooh, I got stuff. I should talk about this real quick, just because it's cool. I have not really unboxed this stuff, but I did the, nobody's gonna care about this, but that's okay. I don't care. I did the Kickstarter for Grim Hollow, so I got my Grim Hollow stuff in. I got a little pen, and I got a poster that I have not yet opened, but it looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. And I don't remember getting a whole bunch of stuff, but this is what got sent to me. Right? Like, I feel like I don't remember spending a lot on this Kickstarter. I feel like I spent like $45, but this is like 10, 15, 20 pounds, right? Like, this is a big box, and right, like, it feels like it's a big book, and it feels like there's a bunch of stuff inside it. So I'm actually really, really excited to, like, break that open and see what's up. I love it when a Kickstarter delivers. Yes, I love it when a Kickstarter delivers and I'm like, I haven't thought about it in a while, and it's like this big surprise, and it's like, oh shit. I don't know that we're gonna do an unboxing video, but I do want to look at like the miscellaneous stuff. So like, this pen is actually kind of cool, right? Like, kind of neat. Got two little things, and I want to see what this poster is. Joe over here thinking I do unboxing videos. I don't make enough money or buy enough shit to do unboxing videos. Okay. I think this is just a big poster of their main cover art. Yeah. Cool. So we got basically the big beast. A bunch of like guys. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Probably give that to Casey, see if she could throw it on the wall somewhere. Your cousin and you've both been into board games recently, so you've been following a bunch of board game Kickstarters. That's awesome. I love board games. I don't have enough friends locally that I hang out with. Like, I have friends locally, but I don't hang out with them. Like, I don't actually, like... all my shit's online these days, so... I wish I had, like, a... Here's my once a month, like, hang out with the board game peeps night, or something like that, you know? That'd be really cool. But I do not, so... Maybe in the future, right? Like, there's always... Okay. Only downside to this stuff is there's fucking a lot of sticky shit. It's all sticky. Everything's sticky. It's all sticking clothes. But it goes back together very neatly, so that's cool. Anyways. To the 3 people that are watching this on YouTube, sorry for the 5 minutes of that, but, you know. You have a stack of like 20 plus games sitting next to you and you won't ever play any of them? Aww. Figure one day you'll find people willing to play at a game store or something. That'd be probably, I mean, especially like if you're, I mean, the big issue, right, is us putting ourselves out there, right? Like, because you have to mull through so many dumb people and people that are meh and shit like that, right? Like, I would if I knew it was a guaranteed payoff, I would just go to my local game store all the time and hang out with people and play games, right? But I know every time I go to my local game store, there's a good chance, that I'm going to be dealing with a bunch of a-holes or weirdos. And I'm like, I don't want to go through that. So I feel you. I absolutely feel you on that. I hope one day you do find some people. I hope to find some people too. Jay, come, like, buy a house with me. You have a decent collection of board games? You still have a manually printed version of Secret... We played that a lot, actually. That was fun. Pray take care of Lady Frederica. The source? Sorry, can't say I know much about it. It's a sacred place that a select few are allowed to enter. Interesting. You have a copy of Gloomhaven sitting in the box it shipped in, and it weighs like 20 pounds? And you have the Frosthaven Kickstarter on the way, and it's even bigger? My god. We actually played Gloomhaven in Wisconsin this past 2 weeks ago. Okay. It's very sensitive trying to, like, turn the camera. Like, it doesn't want to just... I want to go, like, there, and it wants to just swing the camera. That's probably my controller or my Joy-Cons, though, not the game. There's also the Steam version of Gloomhaven, which is supposedly just a better version of the board game. I have that, and actually, I think most of the people that played now have that as well. So we're definitely going to give it a try. I think we might actually try that out as like a Friday, like a drunk game. But yeah, we'll see. We've got Sunbreak up, so I think we're definitely playing that first. And after that, we might try to do some drunk Gloomhaven. Yeah, planning on playing it after Sunbreak. The only reason I'm hesitant on saying yes, absolutely, we're playing it after Sunbreak is I don't know what else is like on the horizon to come out. So I don't know if we're gonna be like 2 weeks from now we're gonna be like, oh shit, this thing coming out, we all gotta play that, you know. So IDK. As one of the Saintly Seven, I manage the production and shipment of salt. That is to say, I single-handedly bear the burden of Hyzant's finances. I can only imagine I was bestowed with such a venerable position in recognition of my unwavering faith in the goddess. His fucking voice. Minister Sorsley oversees all Hyzant's dealings in salts, the foundation of the nation's wealth. It is a crucial job, even among the Saintly Seven. Hyzant is a wonderful city. However, I ask that you not interrupt Mr. Okay. And please stay away from the source. What? Nah. Can I go to the source? This is between you and me, but not everyone is happy with the Hierophant? Uh-oh. Though I honestly don't understand why. Interesting that you would be willing to talk about it if you don't have a reason. Plans change, but for now, yeah, absolutely. Well, so here's the thing. I think we will definitely be playing Gloomhaven in the future. I just don't know if it's this, like, immediately after Sunbreak. But that is the current plan, yeah. Everyone in Hyzant knows the goddess's teachings. Obey the teachings and serve your nation, and you will receive the goddess's blessing. It is not wealth that drives Hyzant, bullshit, but the faith and happiness of her people, double bullshit. I kind of want to hit him with this. Not everyone wants the same thing, right? Like, not everyone is going to be happy with just the, oh, here's your 3 square meals and roof. Now go do your job. Like, not everyone is, that's not the life for everyone. What is it that brings the people such happiness? I thought the answer different for everyone. The answer is simple, following the teachings. That's a shit response, Exam. Do so, and you shall be blessed by the goddess herself. All who live in Hyzant can see the happiness that comes with those blessings. Big disagree. Yes, do the Saintly Seven have the people completely under their thumb? Not completely, I would say, but probably a fair amount, yes. I want to... I'm going to save real quick. Because I want to go into the ministry. Let's just talk to Frederica real quick. I always knew that the goddess and her followers looked upon the Roselle with disdain, yet I cannot help but worry for my people. My question is I want to know why. Why do the Hyzantians hate the Rosellans? What happened there? The sins they atone for are not their own. One cannot help but wonder why they must continue to pay for them. This has less to do with the goddess's teachings than it does producing salt. It makes me wonder why other citizens do not labor at the What? Only Rosellans labor at the source? Excuse me? I find it difficult to understand why, in this nation that touts equality, the Roselle must suffer such discrimination. That's my hit, right? Absolutely. Oops, all slavery! Yep. I suppose my ancestors did something so unforgivable that we have yet to earn the goddess's forgiveness. Nope. That's not how it works. That is not how that works. Oh my god, oppression and slavery. Holy shit. Hyzant. It's just America. The Roselle who committed those crimes have long since passed. Yeah. In House Wolfort, people are judged by their deeds and not the circumstances of their birth. Okay, let's go inside. Actually, hold up. Before we do that, let's do a quick... Because I have no idea if things change once you talk to people or not in this game. I'm assuming no. Hello-de. Hello-de. What are you doing, boyo? You're so goofy. You're so goofy and needy. Here, you got eye gunk. Look at me. Look at me. No, look at me. Hey. There. You don't got eye gunk, or at least you got less of it now. Don't scratch. Don't act like you're upset. That did not cause any problems for you. Ooh, item. Ice stone. Ooh. Can I put that on someone? Can I give that to someone? Oh, I bet it's just like, you don't have to, it's not an accessory, so you don't have to equip it. You can just go to the menu and use it. Gotcha. Okay. Goddess saves all who believes in. We research that we may aid her to that end. Is that how that works? What? This game lets you run on almost anything. It's crazy. What the fuck? They claim their city is peaceful, but there are soldiers aplenty in the streets and ministry. It really makes one wonder. The ministry research helps save lives, and I'm proud to be a part of that. Aha. Ooh. There really is like some sensitivity to the turn here. Goddess's teachings unite the people. They are what govern this nation. Perhaps there is something to be learned in all this. Benedict, come on. Ooh, 600. Holy shit. It's our honor to help the sick and injured. The study of life fascinates me so. We may even unlock the secret to immortality one day. This is as far as you go. Only those with the goddess's permission can enter. Researchers are highly respected in Hyzant. The ministry is a symbol of our nation's knowledge and a source of the people's pride. See, that just spiraled around on me. Researchers immerse themselves in whatever the goddess bids them study. Devoting our time to these studies is what brings us the greatest joy. Okay. This area is off limits. There are more delicate matters being researched up ahead. As such, I'll have to ask you to turn back. There's nothing behind the waterfall. Jay, there's nothing behind the waterfall! What is the ice amulet? Increases ice resistance by 30%. Cool. Yeah. Oh, is... What's her butt? Weak to ice, isn't she? Increases your fire resistance while decreasing your ice resistance. So, putting that on her is going to just neutralize that weakness. That's great. That's fantastic. Okay, cool. So she's no longer mega weak to ice. What do you think you're doing, Boy Obean? I see you over there. Look at that. Look at that face. Look at that face. Don't you look at me. Look at the camera like you were. You're ruining everything, Otis. Otis Babotis. It's okay. I still love you. We're done. We can't, like, run into one of those, like, rooms, can we? I'm assuming not. Area ahead is off limits. Alright. Fair enough. Best regroup with the others. Yeah, regroup with the others, Odie. Otis. Touching your beans.
We got our hands on a fine souvenir thanks to Lady Frederica.
What'd she do?
It is quite the feat indeed. Serenoa has terrible taste when it comes to gifts.
What the fuck?
Thank you indeed, Frederica.
It was my pleasure.
Should we ask Minister Lila about what ails Lord Simon?
I was right.
No. Even now, Lord Simon commands great influence. We cannot let others know about his condition.
I understand. Not even our allies can know of our weaknesses, lest they use them against us.
Indeed. We cannot risk exposing ourselves to such danger, for the young lord's sake as well.
Or you could risk exposing yourself to such danger and maybe save your previous liege lord's life. That sounded like someone just got cut.
What was that?
All right, here we go.
It appears
Action
there is
begins.
a stir around the ministry.
I shall investigate.
I feel like, yeah, no, absolutely. Immediately, as soon as the game starts, as soon as the demo started, as soon as I saw Benedict, I was like, oh. When it was like pragmatic solutions, I was like, yeah, he and I are gonna brawl. Because there's a thing about video game logic, especially about RPG logic, where they try to try to, because an RPG has no flexibility or has very little flexibility in choices and involved, right? Like there's even in like a CRPG where you have a whole bunch, you can do whatever you want, you have a whole bunch of choices, etc., etc. Even in those situations, your options are still narrow compared to problem solving in real life, right? Condense that down into a typical RPG, a JRPG especially, or in any type of RPG that, like, oh, there are multiple branches, like a Fire Emblem game or something like that. And it's like, okay, yeah, but there's only like 12 total, and each of those 12 is actually a part of a larger 3, right? You know, like there's always that kind of situation. So in those scenarios, it's like, your choices are so narrow and confined that almost any time they try to write a story or write a character as, this is the pragmatic approach, this is the person who is like, I do things because they are for the good of the country, or I will do a bad thing to make sure, that always ends up just feeling like bullshit. Because it always feels pigeonholed, and I guarantee you, we're gonna get into situations where Benedict is gonna be like, you should do this thing because of this, and I'll be like, yeah, but 1, that's stupid, 2, it's heartless, and 3, it really doesn't make sense because we could do these other things and that would have a better result. And that's the thing that really fucks it up for me, right? Like, I can get behind the other two, especially if I'm role-playing, but it's the thing of, like, if you're gonna be pragmatic, actually be pragmatic, right? Like, actually take the truly pragmatic approach, which the video game is not gonna do most of the time because the video game has to go through the paces, right? Anyways, before I wax on poetically about how pragmatism in video games is typically bullshit. You weren't super on board with Benedict either? Yeah. It be what it be. It be what it be. Okay, we're gonna save, and before we jump in, I think we're gonna check the War Chronicles, because we did find a little thing. Some notes, I think? Yeah, treatment notes. Patient name XXXX, 61-year-old female, ailment, compound fractures in both feet. What the fuck? Recently developed curative magic. Patient fully healed and able to walk several weeks faster than usual treatment. Pretty good. 42-year-old male. Heart disease. Papa! Papa! Comes off to me like his entire thing is self-preservation. It comes off as very selfish. Yeah, all the time. The pragmatism is like, well, we must do this for the good of the clan, or the good of the kingdom, or the good of the lord, or the good of the group, or we must do this to protect ourselves. And like, that's not how real life works, right? Like, they write off these pragmatic choices as heartless choices or super selfish choices, and more often than not, working with people is going to be more beneficial to you. Saving other people is going to be more beneficial to you, right? Like, I don't know. We'll get there. We'll get to one of these choices where Benedict's like, rah, rah, rah. And I'm like, you're a piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. I guarantee it. Anyways, heart disease. Hitherto, there were few options to successfully treat this, but after administering the Ministry of Medicine's new remedy, the attack ceased and the patient's condition stabilized. Interesting. 19-year-old female, laceration on calf. Signs of necrosis due to delayed treatment, too advanced to save the limb. Required below-knee amputation. If anyone in Hyzant is free to go to the Ministry of Medicine, right? It's basically universal healthcare. Anyone is free to go, right? Why would there have been delayed treatments? Did the 19-year-old female not go to the ministry for a reason? Or did she go to the ministry but was refused treatment for too long and then they had to sever the limb, right? Like, I would have questions. Unknown illness. Attempted various remedies, none succeeded in saving patient's life. We'll conduct autopsy to better understand nature of the disease. Okay, fair enough. That's some, you know, that's some cool stuff. Sorsley's responsibilities. Sorsley Inde, or Ind, I don't know, one of the Saintly Seven, has been entrusted by the Hierophant with overseeing the foundation upon which the Hyzant's economy is built. Salt production. The Saintly Seven govern all aspects of life in the Holy State, from the military to the economy. Led by the Hierophant, each saint assumes a specific responsibility and holds great sway on both domestic and foreign affairs. They are beloved by the people as representatives of the faithful. Exham Marshall. I think it was just Marshall. XM Marshall. One of the Saintly Seven, charged with overseeing matters of the military and diplomacy. Carrot and the stick over here. He enjoys immense popularity among the people for breathing new life into the nation and has earned the Hierophant's deep trust as well. Recent years have seen him rapidly distinguish himself among his fellows, though they say the more conservative Sorsley views him with hostility. Interesting. I don't care about the tutorial. Ah! Our first branch. Okay. Actually, I think this is a pretty great place for us to go ahead and end this episode. So, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time for more Triangle Strategy. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.